Okay. Yeah, apologies. I'm Dan Scott and I'm part-time first year. Our project is the Abbeyfield Estate in Tower Block in Bermondsey. This is a site analysis plan. The Tower Block in question is Major House, highlighted here. Basically, it's got the main railway line to the south of the site. Waiting rooms, you've got road which links and rooms, so you've got a mixture of building types in there. You've got 7-storey, 50s concrete frame flats, and you've got a series of leftover Victorian terraces, and then you've got sort of 60s and 70s maisonettes that have been built on in the future. We've got Southwark Park here to the top, which is a sort of fantastic location. It's quite lucky to be in sort of London and into a park. We've got links to sort of railway stations, various either walking through the park. We've got Surrey Quays, it's about 10 minutes walk up there. So if I move on to basically, when we walked around the estate, we looked into a little bit of the history of the tower blocks, and this particular tower block was designed by LCC architects, and I wanted to see what was there before, what was the reason for this sort of southern rock tower blocks sort of dotted around all over sort of Southwark, and Southwark was quite keen, Birmingham particularly, in sort of pushing forward these tower block buildings to do slum clearance, and also it was the sort of the interest in prefabricated construction and sort of mass concrete, and the idea of building up building cheaply and also modulating. This particular part of the site here, this is the tower, and we've got this basically deck which has got parking below and pavement above, and it runs. This is southern park, and it runs all the way along. It creates a barrier between the actual estate itself and southern park. And I wanted to know what was there before, and before you had a series of Victorian dwellings that backed onto the park of their gardens, and we had a total number on that site of 52 dwellings. But in 1964, when this development was put on, that density increased to 169 just on the same area. This was just looking, describing the different typologies within the site. This area here is where we've got our 1970s terraces, maisonettes. This is our 60s tower block deck construction. These are maisonettes as well. This is a 50s point block flat. We've got existing Georgian terraces over here. These are flats as well. When I was looking around the site, one thing that was apparent to me was there was a lot in this diagram. There's a maze of roads, pavements either side of roads, parking. Everywhere was accessed by a car, and everywhere you access had somewhere to park. Whether the roads are quite wide, so you line up on the actual street itself, or and it just there wasn't much green spaces. Pedestrians didn't have priority. Cars had priority. It was just quite a harsh environment against the backdrop of this concrete construction building, very brutish and very unwelcoming. There's not much for people within the site to interact within this actual estate itself, other than accessing their cars or sort of walking to and from shops. I did an exercise of just colouring in to see how the different areas how what the different relationships were between green spaces, built spaces, and so I looked at doing roads in dark grey, pavements, public pavements in light grey, privately owned outdoor spaces and gardens in dark green, and the light green for the public spaces, and that was a really sort of good exercise for me, because what that highlighted to me very quickly is that this tower block, these maisonettes, and also these other flats, what they don't have, which these terraces do have, is an outdoor space, privately owned, either a garden, a terrace, a balcony. And they didn't have anything at ground level for them to interact. You know, that you can't in the summer. You can open the French doors and sort of sit out on a balcony. You can go down in the garden, you can have plants. You know, it's just the opportunity to use the outdoor space and was very limited. So bearing that in mind, I started to look at the construction of the tower. Now the actual floor plans, this tower is a scissor plan, scissor section, similar to Le Corbusier's habitation building, and basically what it is it's set over each flat is over 4 half levels, and each living space is over 2 levels. So if I explain this to you, this is the access corridor. You come up half a flight of stairs into a living and kitchen area, go up another half a flight of stairs to here into your bathroom, WC, and then you go up another half rise of stairs into your bedroom space, and then you go up another half rise, and you come out into the escape corridor of the floor above. So it's quite complicated. I mean, but the good thing about that is it allows cross ventilation, and what you see from the outside does not represent what happens on the inside.
How big are those apartments?
Sorry?
How big are those apartments?
They're
5 meters by 14, roughly.
sorry,
5 by about 6 meters by 14.
They're about 8 meters by.
Roughly.
The area is about 75 each.
So
2-bedroom flats.
2 bedroom flats. So there's just one scissor.
So, I mean,
There are 2 scissors.
I wasn't too sure how much space I was going to do this drawing helps explain better. What happens is you've got the access corridor. Enter through the main entrance door and go up half a flight, and then from that half flight you go into a living room and kitchen area, and then you go up another half a flight, which is here, and you go into your bathroom, WC, and then you go up another half a flight and you're into your bedrooms, and another half a flight and you're into the access corridor, which is 2 levels above. So each time you go up half a stair now, it gets more complicated, because the flat directly above that, the living space, does the opposite, so it goes down half. So we've got this sort of Tetris sort of
what happens on this level? Are there normal flat stairs?
On this level, we have to look at the layout stage, but those ones are studio apartments.
Okay,
That's the ground.
Yeah, that's on the level 1.5.
This sounds like a really nice place. I think it's
There was one for sale actually.
It was around
studio
It's 160
for the studio
Yeah.
flat.
I'm trying to work
Not
out
for the
what
studio,
enough
this is for the 2-bedroom.
to buy one for the year.
This is actually one of the 2-bedroom.
I'm just thinking about this. You're making an issue of the terraced house, the Victorian terrace house that was there before,
Yes.
versus this other thing.
Yes.
And so I was interested in seeing what the quality of layout was, how much room you had. Because I think although there were 62 dwellings, did you say there?
Yes.
They'd probably be inhabited twice that rate of households.
And
So it's
also
probably
the
felt more dense and
Yeah.
more crowded those days.
and they probably had more sanitary
And it was all
sanitation and also part of the region. There's level works further north of the site, and there's a whole array of Victorian terrace houses that were built for the workers to work in
Are they
factories.
2-story things?
These are 2 stories.